Too low, 1-0. Adam Ottavino will come on in relief here and appear in game number 24. Aaron Hill will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. The next pitch. On the ground down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Oscar Hernandez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing and another ground ball. This one out to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2. Ender Inciarte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now here it comes. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And this is hit well towards the hole. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit.
Sometimes, especially when you're down in the count, you just got to take whatever the pitcher gives you. He's not trying to muscle up on something, not even really trying to drive anything. He's just trying to make contact, put the ball in play, and good things wind up happening for him.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. Barnes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Arizona. They trail it here 6-4. Oliver Perez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Daniel Descalzo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And this will be fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is. Here's another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. Number 24 is there to take it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Now here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Ready now on 1-1. Now this ball stroked out to left center field, and he'll have extra bases with 2 away as this is down into the alley. Around first, on his way to second now. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third. And they won't be able to get Gonzalez. He's in there with a triple.
He does a nice job here going right with the pitch. You can see it's on the outside part of the plate, and he just squares it up perfectly and drives it right through the empty gap. Since they were playing to pull, they've got a long way to go to run this ball down, so that allows him to easily make it up to third base.
Omar Quintanilla will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Omar Quintanilla.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
The 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. He'll try again, 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Young is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Rex Brothers is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Chris Owings will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that is going to be a base hit. Jordan Pacheco will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
He's set, now the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Parker will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Mark Trumbo will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Tulowitzki for 1. On to Morneau, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Addison Reed come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Brandon Barnes will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Leading off for the Rockies, center fielder, Brandon Barnes.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already. but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. DJ LeMahieu will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch on the way. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth. Justin Morneau will bat now. A couple of hits in 4 trips, including a double. First pitch coming. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And that's too high, ball 2.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. Walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
But that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But Troy Hawkins is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Number 24 will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Pitch on the way. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. No problem here, 1 away. Jake Lamb will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First offering on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Nice job there as he gets the first 2 men to face him here. And now they're just 1 out away from picking up the first 2 games of this series.
Aaron Hill is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. And Hawkins starts him out with a good hard fastball to get ahead 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, the Rockies tonight were treated to a fine performance from the man you see here, Carlos Gonzalez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 6-4. Good night from Phoenix.
For the Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
And a happy 4th of July to all of you out there today. It's always a fun holiday to take in a ball game with friends and family. But before the action gets started, here's what took place in the majors yesterday. Starting out in the NL West, the Colorado Rockies were in Phoenix to take on the Diamondbacks at Chase Field, and it was the Rockies who came out on top, the final 6-4. Carlos Gonzalez turned in a nice performance offensively with 3 base hits. He is among the National League leaders in stolen bases. Kyle Kendrick earned the victory on the mound, his 8th of the season. The San Francisco Giants matched up against the Nationals in D.C., and it was the boys from San Fran who collected the W in this one. The final score was 7-6. Angel Pagan was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs. He is among the NL leaders in triples. Madison Bumgarner earned of the season. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The San Diego Padres paid visit to the Midwest to take on the Cardinals at Busch Stadium. The Cardinals grabbed the win. The final was 11-4. Greg Garcia was a major force at the plate as he drove in 4. Adam Wainwright threw well enough to earn his 9th W of the year. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The New York Mets were in L.A. to take on the Dodgers, and the Dodgers collected the W 5-0. Clayton Kershaw gave the bullpen a day off, turning in a complete game effort in the win. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The Phils were in Atlanta to take...
Kelsey will dig in here. Break 2. Rafael Lenore will step in now. Number 32 will be the batter. Number 34 will stand in. Tim Wheeler take his cuts now. Number 14 will be the batter. Number 23 digs in at the plate. Charlie Culberson will step in now. Orlando Silva steps in now. Chris Russin will stand in. Kirk Neuenhuis will be the batter. Number 15 will take his cuts now. Number 24 will step in now. Number 28 will be the batter. Matt Reynolds will stand in. Tyler Massey digs in at the plate. Jody Kelsey steps in now. Rafael Lenoa will be the batter. Number 32 will dig in here. Number 6 will step in now. Corey Vaughn will take his cuts now. Number 14 digs in at the plate. Number 34 will be the batter. Tim Wheeler will dig in here. Charlie Culberson will stand in. Orlando Silva will take his cuts now. Chris Russin will step in now. Number 23 steps in now. Kirk Neuenhuis digs in at the plate. Number 15 will dig in here. Tyler Massey will stand in. Jody Kelsey will be the batter. Rafael Lenoa will step in now. Number 32 digs in at the plate. Number 24 will dig in here. Number 28 will stand in. Will be the batter. Number 34 steps in now. Tim Wheeler will take his cuts now. Charlie Culberson will step in now. Silva will stand in. Chris Russin will dig in here. Number 6 will be the batter. Corey Vaughn will take his cuts now. Number 14 steps in now. Number 23 will stand in. Kirk Neuenhuis will step in now. Number 15 will dig in here. Tyler Massey digs in at the plate. Jody Kelsey will be the batter. Rafael Lenoir steps in now. Number 32 will take his cuts now. Vic Black will come in and pitch now. Number 34 will step in now. Number 24 digs in at the plate. Number 28 will dig in here. Matt Reynolds steps in now. Vic Black will take his cuts now. Wilfredo Tovar will come on now as the pinch hitter. Tim Wheeler will step in now. Charlie Culberson digs in at the plate. Orlando Silva will stand in. Chris Russin will be the batter. Corey Vaughn will be the batter. Number 14 will take his cuts now. Number 23 steps in now. Tyler Massey will dig in here. Jody Kelsey will step in now. Rafael Lenoir will stand in. Number 32 will take his cuts now. Number 34 will be the batter. Kirk Neuenhuis digs in at the plate. Number 15 will step in now. number 28 steps in now. Jorge De La Rosa is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Tim Wheeler will take his cuts now. Charlie Culberson digs in at the plate. Lando Silva will stand in. Jorge De La Rosa will dig in here. Eric Heim will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Tyler Massey steps in now. Eric Goodell will come in and pitch now. First pitch moments away at Chase Field. Rockies and Diamondbacks next on the show. Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as you get a look at Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Independence Day action as we've got baseball on the 4th and West leading Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the series on the road. You see there, these guys have come in and taken the first 2 games of this 4-game set. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now, and it's obviously showing in their results.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll face off against the American League's Rookie of the Year in 2011, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeremy Hellickson. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. Charlie Blackmon makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the night is over for strike 1 as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now. But when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-2 once more. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Kyle Parker will dig in here. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
There to take it is Trumbo, and there are two away now. Nolan Arenado will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. In there, no balls and a strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. Tyler Matzik will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. Ender Inciarte will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Here's another 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Nick Ahmed will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team, most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Barnes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We played an inning. No score. Willeen Rosario will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Justin Morneau will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. First pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. He waits. Now the pitch. And this is lined into center field now, so something brewing here. Back-to-back hits to start the frame.
Batting 6.
Omar Quintanilla digs in at the plate.
Omar Quintanilla.
First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. DJ LeMahieu will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks.
Here's the first offering.
Mark.
And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Now here it comes. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ready now on 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 with one away. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. He'll try again, 1-2. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a runner on second with one down now. And set to go the second baseman, Aaron Hill. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and Hill is a ground out victim. 2 away now. Number 79 will get his first opportunity now.
Left fielder, number 79.
First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so I can bet they'd love to get something.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Boy, a big spot for that. Come through with a 2-out RBI triple to pick up the first run of the ball game.
Tuffy Gozowicz will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Here's the first offering. Right field. Barnes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Brandon Barnes will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
The right fielder, number
And
1,
here's the first pitch.
Brandon Barnes.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Tyler Matzek steps in now.
Number 15, Tyler Matzek.
First pitch coming. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Number 79 is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Charlie Blackmon will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jeremy Hellickson makes his way to the plate to get a number 3.
Jeremy Hellickson.
Trying to begin the at-bat, it's 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ender Inciarte will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
Ender Inciarte.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2. Nick Ahmed will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch on the way. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Kyle Parker will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Left fielder.
First offering on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Nolan Arenado is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Willeen Rosario will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The next pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2, and the runner's breaking for third. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the former MVP, first baseman Justin Morneau. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Ball 2 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
3-0 is on the way. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over.
Leading up the 4th inning.
Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll round it and try for third. Mark Trumbo will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone! A two-run homer here for Mark Trumbo. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead. And that's a base hit.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on the way. Aaron Hill will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 on the way. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 2-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Number 79 will stand in. He tripled homer run his first time around. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
The 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Omar Quintanilla will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Now the first pitch. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Yeah, good start to the inning there. You could see him really turn on this pitch and drive at that time. It'll wind up hopping over the wall out there, but no matter. He was going to be in easily with two anyway.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out. Brandon Barnes will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. From the stretch. And now the runner's trying for third. Fouled back. Here's another 0-2. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Another 0-2 coming. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
The pitcher, number 15.
Lucky for him, he's able to turn into this one a bit. You see it comes and gets him right in that upper arm area. Well, that'll hurt, but a lot less than if it were the elbow or the forearm.
Stepping in now, Tyler Matzik, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one.
Very important here, with two guys on following the hit by pitch. He had to come out and establish.
Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. He's set, now the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Charlie Blackmon will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tuffy Gozowicz will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Tuffy Gozowicz.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Parker is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th. Jeremy Hellickson will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The pitch. He looks to be back in control now here in the 5th as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Now another 0-2.
No.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Ender Inciarte will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Nick Ahmed will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now the pitch. 2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
At third, Arenado. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to the first baseman, Morneau, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Nolan Arenado will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big.
And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Ready with the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. Hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And no, he lost track of it, and it falls. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Willie Rosario will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Justin Morneau will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. (1-0) on the way. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. (1-1) pitch on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Gonna be extra bases. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, he'd been doing a really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run as this will wind up being an RBI double.
First pitch coming. Omar Quintanilla is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. For Morneau, he's now at 23 doubles on the year. Comes set, now the pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Rockies 1. Mark Trumbo will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
One strike.
Pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here it comes. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Barnes is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Number 24 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here it comes. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that is going to be a base hit. Aaron Hill will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Pause, now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to third. LeMahieu. On to Morneau, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Hill's going to look this one in for out number 1. Brandon Barnes will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time. And here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
The pitcher, number 15, Tyler Matzik.
Ben Paulson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Paulson.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's set, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Comes set, now the pitch. He'll try it again from first. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Another 0-2 home. Again, he's off for second. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This nearly turned into a strike him out, throw him out double play. They roll the dice and send the runner with 2 strikes, but throws just a bit late to second, so that'll be a stolen base.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
He's ready, now the pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that will hook just inside the right field foul pole. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now. Kyle Parker will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
Kyle Parker.
Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's going to need to snap back in a hurry because he's got a lot more danger ahead.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Rockies push across two, both coming on this two-run home run. Bottom of the seventh inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Rockies 3. Rafael Betancourt will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. Number 79 will stand in, 1 for 2 with a triple so far.
Left fielder, number 79.
Here's a swing and a chance now for Morneau over at first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. Tuffy Gozowicz will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Base hit. The throw into second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Jordan Pacheco will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2. Ender Inciarte will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Changeup called strike 1. He's ready now, the pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And he can't track it down. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And that'll plate the run from second base. And the lead is 3 now at 6-3. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Nick Ahmed step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. David Hernandez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, strike 1. Now here's the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Now here's the pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Hit hard and caught down there at third. And that will become out number 2. Justin Morneau will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses ball 1. 1-0. That misses 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Omar Quintanilla would be next. Here comes the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Full count pitch on its way. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Omar Quintanilla will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
The 1-0. 2-0 now.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
There's the strike. It's 2-1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. One left for Colorado. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. First offering on the way. Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. Parker has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Mark Trumbo will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here it comes. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Therefore, it is Quintanilla, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Addison Reed is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Pitch on the way. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Ahmed is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out. Now the first pitch. Brandon Barnes is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Jeremy Hellickson in line for the victory here if our current score holds. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. It looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the 9th. 2-0 on the way. Line to left.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, that's a good job here, celebrating the 4th of July in style. They get themselves a victory in front of the home crowd here on Independence Day.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Saturday provided some great baseball and some interesting storylines, so let's get to it. Starting out in the NL West, the Rockies were in Arizona to take on the Diamondbacks, and the Diamondbacks came away with the win. The final was 6-3. Ender Inciarte was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs. The San Francisco Giants matched up against the Nationals in D.C., and it was the Nats who came away victorious, the final 7-3. Denard Span turned in a nice performance offensively with 3 base hits. Casey Jansen was victorious in this one, earning his first win. The San Diego Padres did battle with the Cards at St. Louis's Busch Stadium, and St. Louis was victorious in this one. The final score was 3-2. Lance Lynn was the winning pitcher in this one, his 7th victory of the year. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. The New York Mets were in L.A. to take on the Dodgers, and it was the boys in blue who emerged in this one, the final 6-4. Brandon League got the win out of the pen, his 6th so far this year. The Philadelphia Phillies were in Atlanta to take on the Braves, and it was the Braves who came out on top. The final was 1-0. The Miami Marlins were in Chicago to do battle against the Cubs at Wrigley, and it was the boys from Northside Chicago who grabbed the W. The final score was 4-2. The Brewers paid visit to the Reds at Great American Ballpark, and it was the Brewers who grabbed the win. The score was 3-1. Matt Garza pitched into the 9th inning and collected the win on the mound. He only allowed 1 earned run. Johnny Cueto took the loss in this one despite racking up 12 punch-outs in the effort. He is currently leading the National League in strikeouts. The Cleveland Indians took on the Pirates in interleague action at PNC Park, and the Pirates came away with the win, the final 4-3. Neil Walker led the charge offensively with 3 RBIs in the contest. Garrett Cole was the winning pitcher in this one, his 7th victory of the year. The Rays were in the Bronx to take on the Yankees, and it was the Yankees who came out on top. The final was 9-7. Chase Headley had a huge day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3. The Astros paid visit to the Bo Sox at Fenway Park. The Red Sox came away with the win, the final 6-4. Dustin Pedroia was a major force at the plate as he drove in 4. Junichi Tozawa got the win out of the pen, his 6th so far this year. The Orioles were in the south side of Chicago to take on the White Sox, and it was the Orioles who came out on top, the final 7-3. Chris Tillman threw well enough to earn his 9th W of the year. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Toronto Blue Jays took on the Tigers at Comerica Park in Detroit, and it was the Tigers who came out on top. Final score was 4-2. David Price threw the ball well and picked up his 13th win of the year. He is currently leading the American League in wins. The Twins were at the K to do battle with the Royals. The Twins came away with the win. The score was 7-5. Corey Hunter was clutch at the plate as he picked up 3 RBIs. Phil Hughes was the winning pitcher in this one, his 7th victory of the year. The Seattle Mariners took on the Green and Gold at Oakland's O.Co Coliseum, and it was the Athletics who came out on top. The final was 4-0. Jared Parker was in total control on the mound as he tossed a complete game shutout. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim paid visit to North Texas to match up against the Rangers, and it was the Angels who came out on top. The score was 4-1. Jared Weaver started and pitched well enough to earn his 6th victory of the season. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Cause when they didn't want to listen, what my flow missing like a dandelion. I think I'm multiplying my dough stacks, you know that. I'm full of hate, because this world's full of snakes. You don't know who to trust, it's just another brother under.
To center. Hicks going back, and now over, makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in.
What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.